Shakti, it's very nice to meet you here again. Shakti Pal, the cashew expert in Africa. 20 years in Africa in the cashew sector development, from production to processing, which I think is you are the expert. What are your lessons and your insights from that time? What have you achieved? And where are your dreams going? But let us start with what do you think you have already achieved? Because 20 years is not small.
Yeah, like, when we say 20 years, it looks like it started yesterday. And it passed so fast.
Yeah.
Sometimes I notice them when I don't color my hairs. Then I really notice that it's the time now. It's 20 years, And one thing which I always feel that why you don't feel this 20 years, because every day is a learning. I'll not talk much about achievements, but I can say learning, It's every day I learn, every moment I learn, and that always keeps you so motivated. And within this learning, you just see this learning, you take learning and you pass this to the right people. And I think that's an achievement, which I always count on.
Yeah. I mean, you could have gone in business and earned huge money. You have decided to stay in development.
Being a businessman, I think if I choose to be a businessman, I'm going to be a very bad businessman. I don't know, but I feel like that actually. Oh, maybe I never get time to think about it. I was so happy, so enthusiastic what I'm doing. I never took it as a job. I always feel, well, that's the life, and cashew is the passion of life. Just so romantic with cashew all the time.
How many processing companies have you helped to get on the feet?
In counting, I think it should be around 45 or 50.
Wonderful. And when they talk about Shakti, they talk about really having put them into something new. What is your secret? What do you tell them? What do you advise the processors?
I think it's not just an advice, I accompany a process. When I start with some people, very first thing that they understand is too much of talking, working together culture, and then accompany the process, and then never learn, ending learning. Each time I need to talk to people, just learn what they are first, and then you be with them, not just advising them, advise according to their needs, and then accompany, and that leads to success. Yes, we have some failures too. It's not always we have successes, but good thing is that we still have a very big success, and very clear about it, that day by day we are getting mature, we are getting better knowledgeable. I think at the same time not just alone in this stream, people like you, so many people joined it, and it's fantastic. So success is not just one person intervention. I think it's all together. It's making me much more successful.
You have worked with 45 processes now. You have worked in I don't know how many countries, in how many languages, from Mozambique to Ghana to Cote d'Ivoire. Your family always moves with you. How do you manage that to balance your business and your family?
I think that's the blessing I have. I never try to manage family actually. Family manage me, and that's my biggest strength actually. That's my biggest strength, that I'm blessed with a wonderful family, and who understand what we are doing, and they contribute a lot actually. So in place of managing what I do, I love them. I love them a lot actually. And that helps me in dealing with my personal life and professional life.
We have currently just so below 10% processing rate in Africa. What is your vision and your dreams for Africa, and how do you think you can also contribute to that? So the next steps.
I see vision I used to have a few years ago when we talk about Africa is going to be processing. I see today clear picture, not just a vision, I see clear picture. Africa is going to be the future processor. No doubt about it. And that's my vision actually, and that I'll try to say always that was my past vision. Now I'm enjoying seeing it day to day that we are on the same track.
Yeah.
I just count maybe 10 years, and Africa will prove that they are the best processor with all ethical, with all social compliance, with all food safety in place, one of its own kind. Very clear thing. The second vision which I have now, it's not just on processing side. My vision is to see really the change in behavior where we talk about additional production. It's what it is actually. Is it a tree or additional hectare? And I was so happy when in the morning we have a session where Kodiva was talking about very clear and crisp figures to reach a million metric tons in just 4 years. And the theory of change which they was talking about how to increase from 500 kilograms per hectare to 800. It's so convincing and it's so logical. I think my vision is this now, that people should look at it and get prepared. Not just only processing, Africa become the biggest producer of raw nuts also, which they already have, but the potential is there.
I know also you talk to governments besides the business people, and there's just a new platform of African governments coming together. Do you think they can also attract the Asian, India and Vietnam to be part of that platform, that it becomes a worldwide government consultation body?
I talk to individual governments, frankly telling you, I think that's not what I'm doing so good, where I give credit to you. Thanks to you, you are taking this so seriously. And today we can at least say many governments in West Africa sitting together.
Yeah.
So I think everyone have their expertise. I'm a bit weaker on that side. But on policy side, definitely I contribute a lot to making them understand, to beg for some policy so that this dream of being the biggest processor will be realized. So at least government will address the competitivity which is related to the policy reform. And then I'm counting a lot on you.
On all of us. I hope that we can still keep you a few more years in Africa also. But if ever you decide also for family reason to go back to India, we surely will continue this collaboration. And it's always a pleasure to be with you, to work with you, and also to keep that friendship up.
Thank you very much, Rita. But let me tell you one thing. I think it's too late to come out of the Africa. Being wherever I will be, Africa will be my focus,
Wonderful. One word to the World Cashew Convention, where we are finding ourselves now in Singapore.
So WCC, just do what you are doing, And I'm very happy to see two things. It is not just a business-to-business platform. You keep it so simple to make it a knowledge management platform too. So knowledge management with business to business, perfect. Well done.